Missouri Compromise, and more.
The beginning. In 1819, Missouri requested to join the Union as a slave state. Congress was hesitant about this at first because they didn't want to unbalance the country. This request led to bitter debates. Northern congressmen argued that they can deny the right to have slaves since it was a new state. Southern congressmen argued that slaves were land and Congress cannot deny the right to land. Henry Clay then brought forward the ideas for the compromise.
The compromise would allow Missouri to enter the Union as a slave state and Maine as a free state. An imaginary line would also be established to differentiate where slave and free states would be. Slavery would be banned from land above the line of 3630. Northerners would find this fitting because it would slow down the expansion of slavery. Southerners obviously found it unfair because there were laws against slavery.
Wilmot Proviso. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude shall ever exist in any territory in the United States. This plan presented by David Wilmot. His plan passed in the House but failed in the Senate. The plan showed power of the North but also made the South suspicious of the North's intentions.
Kansas-Nebraska Act. The Missouri Compromise would hold the Union together for 30 years. The Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854 would replace its spot. The new act would establish popular sovereignty. People of Kansas and Nebraska would be able to decide whether they wanted slaves or not.
How the Kansas-Nebraska Act led to Bleeding Kansas.
After the Kansas-Nebraska Act was established, many pro-slavery and free state settlers fled into Kansas. They wanted to have influenced the idea of slavery. This led to violence as both groups fought for their ideas. John Brown soon led his followers into a raid at Harper's Ferry.